So tell us your name and what your role is in this project here at the park right now.
My name is Marshall Plumer, and I'm the East District Ranger here at Isle Royale National Park. And specifically on the site here at the project, I function as an EMT here, emergency medical technician, during the life of the project, which is about 10 to 14 days. I also support a leadership role here too, with the foreman here that's from the trail side, but from the ranger side, in a sort of like a co-IC role. We've also had a role in the early part of this project as a manager doing some of the groundwork to make this project happen. I was fortunate enough in my Park Service career in fire to also have a good background in aviation with helicopters, so I was assigned that role this past winter, a little bit going back the year before, to start that process to procure a helicopter. It's a pretty long and complicated process, a project like this. A lot of details. There was a lot of things that went on before we sit here today and actually start flying this plane with the helicopter. So for all my years in the service and then all the things I did on fire over the years, this is a really satisfying project versus a fire role, but similar kinds of technical roles and knowledge that I've gained in my career in that respect to be able to really contribute to this project. And then from that role in the office this past winter, and then to be here right now directly involved in it. So from one end of the spectrum to the next, it's actually rather, I don't know how to say it, it has a brim of satisfaction to it.
Yeah.
To be able to do that. And then to work with the people that you work with here. There's young kids here. Every single person in this project has a very important role. None of those pieces are too small. Even from that person that's our trail guard to make sure that visitors don't come through and we got safety going on, even if they're out there on a boring day and hardly see any visitors. The guys that helped load the boat a couple days ago. So there's a lot of effort into this project. It's actually, to me, pretty fascinating that the timing ended up being on our park centennial. And what we're doing in some ways is an ordinary thing. It's not special for the centennial, but it is in the way that the timing is, because the scope of it is so complex. To be flying, 76-ton of plank and cross tie into the backcountry of Isle Royale for the next 20 to 30 years of trail bridging.
And how many seasons have you been working with the Park Service? Not necessarily Isle Royale, but just the Park Service in general.
26 years.
Wow. And if you could summarize what made you stay, why do you do this?
I'd have to say that the being a steward of the land in all its aspects, from protecting the people and the resource from the people and the people from the resource, just that role of serving your country and serving my country in this role to protect the land that the people love is a great, really like a great honor. It's very, very satisfying to help people in so many ways, and to see the satisfaction and the thankfulness and the gratefulness that is in their eyes and in their words when in the things that you do to serve the Park Service.
Thanks, Marshall.